This is exciting because I know there's been a lot of speculation about N3, but we haven't ever actually confirmed it. So I want to officially confirm that we are working on developing N3 officially. I am starting to drive little pieces of the project here and there. We are using all of the feedback we received from the forum to figure out what we want to add or change or remove potentially. So we know that N2 has gotten a little bit stale. You know, the world is a little bit small. You guys are kind of crowded. There are just claims all over the place. We hear that, and I agree. It's definitely a lot. You know, N2's been running for a few years now, so we have a lot of ideas for the next iteration, and I'm hoping that these ideas really freshen it up for you guys, especially those of you who have been here for so long, or maybe you left and you want to come back, or anything like that. I'm hoping that we can really just pander to a big audience here. We're getting a lot of suggestions for things to change, and when we're looking at the suggestions, we considered an N2 refresh, like a 2.5, if you will. But we kept hearing the same feedback over and over. Anything meaningful that we were to change would have just wiped away so much progress from you guys, and a lot of people really didn't like that idea. To be fair, I don't blame you. That's crazy. You guys have put a lot of work into your N2 builds, so I really don't blame you for that. So we're thinking we're just gonna not waste our energy, not waste our time. We're just gonna jump right into 3, get that moving so we can get it out as soon as possible. I will just say firsthand, we do not have a timeline. I do not know when it'll be out. I've got some optimistic ideas in my head of how I would like it to go, but it's really going to depend on the team I'm working with, their availability. Obviously, I'll be working really closely with Anuja, who is a very busy guy, Mook, who is also a very busy guy. So I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna push them, but I really can't promise anything. So don't expect it anytime soon. But I just wanted to give you guys some tidbits here, a little something to look forward to. You know, some little sprinkles here.
Somi,
yes.
I just want to add something real quick. I just want to say that regarding about player and the stuff that players actually have built, I have been on a project which has been to basically write down the history of Nations 2. I know we're not yet going to end Nations 2 because we don't have a date or anything, but I just want you guys to know that you can always contact me because I'm frequently looking at our history, especially researching about the history, be it on CCNet News broadcast, be it on the alerts channel, be it by checking what you guys built and just wrote down. I am doing everything I can to store everything that you guys did for all this long inside the fandom wiki. And I would pretty much like to add here that you guys can always message me like regarding contributions to history. I want to write everything I can down, everything possible. And that's basically what I have to say.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I will say too, we're going to museum the map. When we finally decommission Nations 2, Anuja was talking about turning it into a museum world, so you guys can still visit your old builds and everything. They won't be completely deleted, so you don't have to worry about that.
One thing though that I personally hope we will be taking with us into Nations 3, and we will be pasting it as the first building on the map, is the Nations Museum. That building has to be there. I'm so sorry. Yeah. It's so amazing. But concluding, and then I'm gonna let Somi and Mook and Algorithm talk. I would highly suggest that you guys submit your builds to Davey, submit the history to Davey, just feed him the history of CCNet, because he has been working on a project. I have been looking at it and monitoring close by because, you know, I like to do that. He has done a wonderful work, and I would really encourage you guys and everyone who wants to submit history so that we can keep the records and place it on the fandom. That's all, and thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. All right. Yes, it's coming. Nations 3 is officially in development. So like I said, I am working with a small group of people. We may pull some of you guys in. I know some of you guys are experts on certain aspects of the game mode, like Ashes with Movecraft, for example. And we may use you guys to pick your brains for Nations 3. We want to make sure we're getting community feedback straight from the source, in addition to all of the feedback we already have, which is a heap. I cannot underestimate how much information I received. We will be working with you guys, with our team, with admins, with staff, everybody, just to make sure we're all on the same page and we all agree and everything we're doing is good. I'm really excited about some of the ideas we've already talked about, and I do have some to give you guys, some little sprinkles here and there. A lot of it is still a work in progress, so if it seems not finished, that's because it's not. And I want to also be clear, I'm not, if you guys have suggestions, this chat is probably not going to be the place to do it. It's going to get lost. I'm not going to see it. I'm not going to save it. So just, you know, if we need more feedback, we will definitely take it in the future. But for now, we're kind of sprinkling it here and there just to make sure we don't get too overwhelmed. There are so many moving pieces for N3 right now that there's a lot to manage, and I don't want anything to get lost. So we're taking it one piece at a time. Again, no date, no timeline. So please, I just ask that you refrain from asking when it'll be done. Please don't hound me asking when it's going to be done, how it's going. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to work on it very hard. I put a lot of my free time already into CCNet, so this will be my main focus CCNet-wise. After today, you know, for now, right now it was this meeting, but this is going to be over, so I'll be good. I'll be freed up. So please just keep that in mind. When we need more feedback, we will absolutely be asking for it. So this is the biggest piece I have for you guys, and this is around sieges. Our lovely algorithm did a lot of data collection around sieges, around what you guys like, what you dislike, what you want to see. It was a lot. I got charts, I got graphs, crazy stuff. So we have a lot to work with, and this is just a couple of bullet points of what we want to do. Again, nothing is finished, but these are ideas you guys had, and the likelihood of us implementing these ideas is pretty high at this point. So I'll just go through them for you. We're going to consider implementing upkeep discounts for successful defenders and possibly other rewards as well. So if you're getting sieged and you win, congrats, you get a prize, just to make it a little more fair. We want to introduce multiple banner capping locations to spread out fighting. I believe this would be kind of like a capture the flag sort of system, but again, we're still kind of fleshing that out just to make it so everything isn't condensed to one location. We are considering adding a new terrain regeneration system that will refresh terrain before the start of each session, ensuring a fair fighting ground for both sides, so you're not dealing with big holes and chunks and things missing or anything like that. More assault regions and more server-hosted events for players to participate in, and more options to incentivize LARP over brute forcing your way through the gameplay. We want to make sure it feels a little bit more immersive. We want to give you more options for regions. We want to make sure the server is active in the sense of participating in events, just making it feel a little more like real for you guys. And finally, combat tagging Movecraft ships in sieges to prevent escape from the fighting area. This one I think is really interesting and I think would be really fun. So the same kind of combat tagging you're used to seeing, but on actual ships. So this is just the top 5 that we have so far. These are some things we're hoping we can implement. And Owl, I would love if you had anything you wanted to add or talk about. This was your data, so I want to give you some time here.
Yeah, I'd absolutely love to talk about this a little more. So I know that a lot of criticism about the discussion of N3 comes from people feeling as if their work is being invalidated, feeling as if Nations 2 was for nothing. And a little bit for context, what we're talking about is I took a bunch of players, over 70 players, and basically had them dump a whole bunch of suggestions about sieges and things to fix. And then we took that data and aggregated it and made a whole bunch of charts and analyzed it. And broadly speaking, there were a ton of really good ideas that would require major meta changes, as well as major changes to like siege buffers, designs of towns, stuff like that. It felt like asking you guys to completely redo your systems with what you've already been given felt kind of like a slap in the face. We'd rather you guys have a blank slate to start and, well, basically just build yourselves up. Now, one thing that we haven't necessarily confirmed yet, but I think this would be a super cool idea, is I know that typically with reset situations like this, players tend to get discouraged from actually continuing to play the game. I think it'd be pretty cool if by the end of N2, your actions on N2 could affect how you start in N3 or something like that.
That's a great idea. Sorry to intervene.
No, that's totally fine. Again, not at all a confirmed thing. I just think that would be a pretty cool idea. If you guys have suggestions on what you think would help you feel, or at least feel a little bit more comfortable continuing to play and continuing to build the hype until we finally drop N3, then please feel free to talk to us and give us some suggestions. Now, again, as for why we aren't doing a Nations 2.5 type of thing, the data itself really showed that people actually weren't super interested in a N2 siege refresh. A lot of people mostly suggested, like, hey, these are really good ideas, but not for the current meta and not for the current map size. For Nations 3, especially to help with sieges, we would really like to have a larger map size. A larger map size that allows more wiggle room, more players, more towns. Another thing, too, is looking at a lot of these suggestions, which Sami already kind of went over. Some major things that we will be looking into, of course, is giving discounts for successful defenders, siege tagging, and LARP aspects such as nation medals. I know somebody earlier was saying that in the events chat. I was thinking maybe also special trims that you could get through specifically successful attacks or successful defenses, things like that. We're looking a lot more into customization and allowing you to really express yourself on CCNet and really have more individuality, and also help facilitate more of that LARPing gameplay. Because grinding silver is so much fun, but wouldn't it be awesome if you could, actually have cool customizable content? Now, other stuff too that we're going to be considering, I know that there was a lot of discourse about spears. A almost overwhelming majority of players polled said that they wanted spears nerfed, so don't worry, we hear you. Oh my god, we hear you. More assault regions, more things to do, more PvE elements as well. Basically everybody against the server or server type events. And yeah, a lot of this of course is very conceptual and we don't have anything necessarily concrete. But as we continue going, we really want to give you guys more insight into how development is going, as well as, of course, having more testers and, having you guys help us out. So, if you guys have any specific things that you would like to see on Nations 3, now is the time to start putting in suggestions, because we are really, really, really wanting to have you guys a little bit more into the gameplay loop. We really want you guys to be more in the loop about what CCNet is doing. We want to be more transparent with our actions as well, and we think that we can really develop something awesome here.
Okay, thank you, Campfire Algorithm. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's really nice and refreshing to hear that, and thank you for putting the information at our disposal for this event. We appreciate it, and I appreciate it a lot. As for moving forward, I'm gonna be presenting something, and I want you to hold on with me. You guys said that you want to see more server-hosted events for you to participate in, and I want you to know that there is a PR team on CCNet, and we kind of do that all the time. This event was also made by that team, and we would really, and I would really enjoy if you guys came with suggestions on what server events you would like to know. Now to just immerse you a bit in what ideas I had, I was thinking that maybe we could do game night, bed wars, Saigon, stuff like that, because I know that you guys enjoyed that quite a lot. I've been inspired by Inusia and Algorithm when they did those game nights on the CCNet broadcasting station, and I would like to continue them and make them a future event. But as for events, I would really love you guys to drop a suggestion either to me, either on CCNet, either on the CCNet broadcasting station, on what you guys would like to see going on forward regarding server events. And also I would like you to know that CCNet has an Instagram, and a follow would be nice if you want to. We are trying to keep it as updated as possible, and there you will see more posts, more stuff, more announcements and stuff like that. Me and Davey usually work on the PR team. We are the PR team of CCNet, and Somi is the project manager.
Cheers. I cannot wait to produce stuff with you, because I've been doing this alone for a long time, but I want to help the server, and I think I do a pretty good job on doing it, so we can see a bright future ahead.
So you guys can drop a suggestion. I will make, in the future, I will make a poll into suggestions for events that you guys want to see on CCNet. And yeah, I would really love if you guys came to us with ideas and suggestions and let us know what you would like to see on server hosted events for you to join and play. Thank you so much.
Cheers. By the way, I don't know if any of the admins have something else to say, but I'd like to say that this is the perfect moment to actually go to our next category, which is regarding the Discord server.
Yes, we do have some community updates as well. I think we covered everything for 3 so far we have.
Yeah.
All right. Community updates. So one thing I was saying earlier was I feel like a lot of the players and staff are kind of disconnected from each other, or even just the players and players are disconnected from each other. And we really want to make CCNet feel less like utilitarian and more of a community. A lot of you guys love the community of CCNet and the people in CCNet, and we really want to lean into that. We want to lean into some fun activities and some of your skills. So just a couple things that we were brainstorming that we can do, and there might be more. We might take some out. We'll see. But we want to add a staff intro channel just so you guys can get to know a little bit more about your staff team. So everybody will get a chance to kind of say who they are, maybe give a fun fact. Who knows? Whatever you want. We are working on a sort of restructure for the staff team. This was mentioned earlier, but just to get a little more in depth with it, our idea is to make sure the correct staff member is handling the correct ticket. And by that, I mean, not every staff is as versed in some things as others. Some know Sieges really well, some know Movecraft really well, some don't, and that's okay. We want to make sure that if you're putting in a ticket about a siege, you're getting somebody that understands how a siege works. So we want to give our staff team the ability to choose their specialist roles to specifically target issues. And this is going to kind of go hand in hand with the new ticketing that they've been working on. So that's, it's a little bit up in the air in terms of development. I'm not sure where we're at with that, but we want to give the staff the opportunity to see certain things first that they're more comfortable with. This will also just help with resolution of issues. If you guys have issues that are coming in and maybe you feel like it's handled by somebody that maybe doesn't know so well, but they're just the only one available, or you submit a ticket and you see 10 staff members online and nobody's answering your ticket. What's that about? Maybe they just don't know how. And we want to make sure you can actually see who does. So we're really working on fleshing that out really well to make sure that it makes sense and it works for our current team and it's fair. So keep an eye out for that. That will definitely help with tickets, and I think it will help with punishments as well. You'll probably see more standardized punishments for issues, assuming they're coming from the same staff member. We are also adding I believe this is already added actually, the events announcement role. There is I believe it's called roles. notification roles. There it is. At the top of the server, you'll see notification roles is a new channel. You can opt in to what you want to be notified for. We plan to use these for live events specifically. If somebody on the staff team wants to host an event, like a game night, Bed Wars, I don't know, whatever you guys do, we can ping that chat, and if you are part of that notification role, you will receive a ping and you can come join. So if that's something you might ever want to participate in, I highly recommend going in there now and just selecting your roles so you get notified for those in the future. You don't want to forget, that would be a bummer. We definitely want to focus more on like game nights, community nights, having more fun. So, you know, Tears was saying earlier, if you guys have any suggestions for events that you want to see happen, let us know. We can do our best to make them happen. Otherwise, anytime staff is available or up to it, you know, we'll try to host them as frequently as we can. One other thing we were considering is more staff involvement in gameplay, but lock it behind a staff mode. This concept is kind of a work in progress, so it's not completely fleshed out, but we want staff to be able to participate more in CCNet without fear of it being unfair or biased or anything like that. So we're trying to work out a system for that. And one thing I'm really excited about, a quarterly Discord banner art competition. We really, I know there's so many artists in here. You guys have so much talent, and I would love to see some of that come over. So what I'm thinking is every 3 months or so, we give a prompt, we give a theme, and have you guys submit a banner design, and we pick a winner. And that would just be our banner for the next 3 months. I think that would be really fun. I would love to see what some of you guys are able to do, and I think it would really spice up the Discord a little bit, make it feel a little more personable, give you guys something to look forward to. And I don't know how we would vote yet. It could be a community vote, maybe it'll be a staff vote, I'm not sure, but I think a community vote would be really nice. So these are just some things we had in mind. It's not a finished list, you know, there's probably going to be more to come, but I just want you guys to see that we see that CCNet as it stands right now, there's not a lot of involvement outside of the game, and we really want there to be more of a community offline. So this is kind of the first steps we have towards it, towards making sure that everybody feels like you're where you want to be, you're doing what you want to do. If you want to participate, you can. If you don't have to. Really just leaving it open to you guys. We want to give you those options, which right now there really just aren't any. So hopefully I covered everything. Am I missing anything, Al?
Yeah, I just want to add something really quick. As the PR manager and as the person who manages the PR of the server alongside Davey, and I've seen people say this in chat, for the quarterly Discord banner art competition, no AI. Do not use AI. Please, yeah. Thank you.
It will be deleted. I swear on my life. It is the most disrespectful thing you can do to other artists is to submit AI in an art contest. Absolutely.
You can I know that there's quite a few people here who are really good at 3D renders, like specifically using like Minecraft models and stuff like that. That is totally fine. Like that is perfectly fine. But no AI generation, stuff like that.
Yeah. Not even we in the staff, in the PR team work with AI. We don't.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So I want that to be as clear as possible. No way. Yes, and now we go to Image and PR for the event. It was me and Davey. And I would like to add something. Yes, me and Davey worked on the presentation. Davey made the pictures and helped me with the presentation. We made the general concept. We love it. We love doing this. It was so fun to do it. But as my final words, and I'm gonna say something right now, which is not related to this event at all, but I think it's very important. I see a person in there who's called Mango, not Mango Babango, but Mango Shire. They're working on a CCNet Hearts of Iron mod, and I know that a lot of you who are here enjoy Hearts of Iron. And I would really love to, and I would really enjoy if you guys went down and submitted history and alternative paths for the nation, for the gameplay, because we really do enjoy that mod, and I work on it as well. And Mango needs your help in order to complete it, because I think it's an important part of this history of CCNet, and for the ones who have, how is it called? a taste for Hearts of Iron 4. Sorry, this was my I had to say this. Yeah, that one, Tough Risen. And Davey, do you want to share some words?
Yeah, of course. Again, I'm gonna try to not speak so much, but first of all, I'd like to thank both the admin teams, the moderators as well. They're basically my friends now. I want to thank all of you guys who are here watching and staying tuned with us. It has been quite a journey for me. I love doing what I do. I also enjoy being friends with everyone, really. Like, it's been a very good experience. I want to continue doing this. And I thank Tears as well for organizing this event mainly. It's very good that you accepted me and I helped you getting ideas for this presentation and also for compiling stuff. So yeah, I also thank Paul, I thank Somi, I thank Mook, Algorithm as well, Vectra. I thank Vectra very much too for being here. Doctor as well.
Vectra,
they are
give a thumbs up
both
to
watching this
Vectra.
event as of right
He
now.
recorded it.
They haven't spoken a bit, but yeah, I
love you
thank
too.
all of you guys.
Big
Okay.
props to every staff member in CCNet for doing such a hard job and for implicating yourselves in everything that requires moderation. Let's go on to the next person.
Of course.
Of course, Sami. Hi.
Yay! I only melted my whole brain reading all of those responses, but again, I really appreciated all of the data we received, and I will be using it as much as possible, so don't worry if you took the time to fill out that wicked long form. We appreciate it, and we will be using it. It was worth it. Your voice is heard. Anybody that complained that it's too long, I don't want to hear it. I read through it 37 times, so you're not getting sympathy from me.
Okay, and moving on to our next people, because they are very beloved and they're very, like, the hearts of the server. Our CCNet admins, of course, I did not anticipate Algorithm being in here with us, but I want you guys to give her a prop as well. She helped us with moderation. Mook and Paul have also helped us a lot during this event. They have made sure that everything is fine and that we have moderation, and they proofread everything, and I want to thank them personally for doing this and for, supporting us and for giving us the PR team help and for trusting us to do this event. So thank you guys.
Even though we've already announced N3, I want to make it clear it's gonna be a while before that actually ends up happening. So it's not like we're gonna shut down the server tonight or anything, as much as how awesome that would be. So you've got plenty of time. Another thing too, just a little, I saw that our audience member count went up a little bit. We were floating around the idea of potentially having N3 benefits for nation or even individual progress in N2 at the end of N2. So there's still plenty of stuff for you to do. There's plenty of stuff for you to still work on while Nations 2 is still up. So yeah, just putting that out there.
Yes, guys. So first of all, I want to say thank you all for being here because, well, sadly, I don't think I deserve to be in the screen because I did not help it that much at all, like Mook or Owl did. But I just want to say thank you for hearing us and thank you for expressing yourselves. We are currently working really, really hard for the team and for Nations 3, which has been formally introduced now. And sadly, my professional life has taken a lot of time for me, so I haven't been able to help like how I would like to help to the staff team on the server. But I am doing what I can, and I hope to be part of the staff team for a long, long time and help the server for many more years. And yeah, that's all. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you everybody for being here.